Hey there, fellow book readers, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. And if you happen to like the content, leave a like on the video. Let's talk about the Sorting Hat. Why does a magical school trust this dirty old hat to put its student into houses? Have they heard of head lice? We don't really know how clean these kids are, and we don't even really know about the bathing habits of witches and wizards. That's not the point, though. It might be dirty, but who says it wants to be clean? It is a talking hat, after all. This old hat is just over 1,000 years old. The founders gave life to Godric Gryffindor's hat sometime around 993 AD, when they realized that the kids would need to be sorted into their houses long after they were gone. Godric literally pulled the hat off of his head, and the founders worked together to bring life to what would later be called the Sorting Hat. No one knows how they did it, but somehow they gave it the ability not only to talk, but also to use really powerful legilimency. In the books, once the hat is on someone's head, they hear it in their minds. But in the movies, it does the sorting out loud. So that's just one of the many minor changes from the books to the movie. Here's the thing, though. That hat's mind-reading skills are so good, it can even tell when a wearer is a squib. This happened to a young Scottish boy in about 1858 when he used his brother to sneak into the school. It reportedly called him a good-hearted chap, but not a wizard. Yeah. So, you've made it this far into the video. Have you clicked the like button? Have you clicked the subscribe button? You should do that. And while you're down there, go ahead and leave your favorite book series in a comment. Now, we are one subscriber away from me having to read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. And I might even do a review over it if we get there. Also, if you would like to, leave a comment down below with your favorite way to have coffee. Is that the Sorting Hat is really stubborn. It adamantly states that it has never made a mistake when sorting a student. And this includes the likes of Gilderoy Lockhart and Peter Pettigrew. Peter Pettigrew is actually one of a few special cases. He took over 5 minutes to sort in the right house and was placed obviously in Gryffindor instead of Slytherin. He should have been a Slytherin. Let's leave it at that. But here's the thing. Peter Pettigrew is one of only 2 known hat stalls. The other one is notoriously Professor McGonagall, and she could have actually ended up in Ravenclaw instead of Gryffindor. On the flip side, though, Professor Flitwick was nearly a hat stall, and instead of being in Ravenclaw, he could have been a Gryffindor. So their roles could have actually been reversed, which I think is kind of cool. Now, in that same line of thought, the Sorting Hat has a really long memory. We're actually made to believe that it knows everyone it has sorted, and it knows Ron Weasley before it's even on his head. It knows he's a Weasley and knows where to put him in an instant. We also know that it can see into the essence of somebody, not just what they're thinking on the surface, because it places Sirius Black into Gryffindor instead of Sirius, even though his house had long been Slytherin in terms of his entire family household. So, stay with me here then. If the hat's never been wrong, and it remembers everyone it has placed, and it can see clear down to the essence, not just your own thoughts, does that mean it could possibly know who a Muggleborn's magical ancestor is if it's somebody that he has sorted in the last 1,000 years? I mean, think about it. That's 10 generations. A lot can happen in 10 generations. The last thing I really want to mention here, Sorting Hat related, is really one of its biggest mysteries. There's no written history of the Sorting Hat that we know of. Hermione has read tons of history books about Hogwarts, and she has no clue what the sorting ceremony is going to be. She even talks about going over spells in her head to see if she can get placed into the right house. So is that just some sort of magic that keeps people from talking about it, or what's going on with that? Leave your thoughts about that in the comments down below. Oddly enough, J.K. didn't actually plan on the Sorting Hat, really. She had a few other ideas, and the most notable of those being the statues that wound up in Ilvermorny. She actually came up with the idea of the Sorting Hat in a final effort to find something that would fit the world she had already created. She used, just pulling names out of a hat and then saying the names, and that brought up a talking hat, and then putting the hat on your head because it's a hat, and hats go on your head. All of that kind of came together to create the Sorting Hat, which is just a really cool idea. Anyways, thanks you guys for watching. I hope you guys liked all this information on the Sorting Hat. Stay tuned, as later this month we're going to get more Harry Potter videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You guys go out and have a great day. Now, go read a book. All month long, we are diving into the history of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Maybe even a few other things. We might even hit some fan theories. If you guys like this video, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And then go ahead and watch one of my other videos. Thanks. Have a great day.